Hi, Dr. Emran here with SpringCure. Why do people regain weight after they've lost it? Well, there's 5 reasons why people tend to regain the weight that they've lost. The first of those is they don't track what they're doing. They have no idea what they've been doing as far as exercise and nutrition. We all have a general idea of kind of what we've been eating or what we've been doing, but how many people actually take the time to write it down and track what they're doing? When we do this, we do a lot of important things in our mind. 1, we keep ourselves accountable because we can see what we're actually doing. 2, we can find areas of improvement. And when we make sure that we're always making improvements, we continue to move forward so that we don't go backwards. That's one of the most important things to making sure that your weight loss effort doesn't go to waste. When you've lost the weight, you want to make sure that you keep it off permanently. We don't want to find what you've already lost, right? We don't want to gain it back. The second thing is making sure that you have good nutrition. If you don't have good nutrition, you're not eating healthy, you're not getting the adequate vitamins and minerals that can support weight loss and keep it off, then we start sliding backwards. Without getting in those vegetables, those fruits, those vitamins that we know are critical for helping us burn body fat, eventually we're going to go back to where we were before. Next is habits. If we haven't built good habits, then we're going to go back to the habits that we had before. And those habits are what got us to the weight gain in the first place. So making sure that you build good habits, you're doing things consistently. Again, the tracking will help make sure that you're consistent with doing the healthy activities, with doing the healthy eating on a regular basis. When you build those habits of drinking water, healthy eating, activity, those become a permanent part of our life that continue to improve our health so that we don't go backwards. All right, so we talked about healthy eating, we talked about nutrition. One of the other things is emotional eating. Some of us have an addiction to food, or we use food to comfort ourselves. And when we don't get rid of that as a habit, then we continue to do it over time. When things get stressful, when we have problems in our life, we go back to eating foods that are comfort foods. Now, comfort foods should be for enjoyment. They should not be for dealing with life's traumas and hardships. So we shouldn't go out and get a case of donuts when the boss yells at us at work. We shouldn't go out and get, the burger and fries when, the kids, did something bad at home. We should be making sure that at the times where we are stressed, we're doing things that actually support recovery from that stress. Problem solving, finding real solutions to the problem, and eating in a way that supports recovery from that trauma. All right, so there's a couple other things that we need to make sure that we do in order to prevent weight from coming back on. I already mentioned making sure that you continue to move forward, because if you're not moving forward, you're going backwards. All right, so one of the other things that you need to do is make sure that you are taking the time to exercise on a regular basis. Taking time to exercise regularly and increasing that exercise helps to make sure, again, that you're moving forward and not moving backwards. One of the traps that people fall into is they get into exercise routines that are exactly the same all the time. And this is one of the reasons why suddenly their weight loss stops and may actually go backwards. One of the other traps they fall into with exercise is over-exercising. When you over-exercise, you actually increase your cortisol levels. That's one of your stress hormones. Cortisol causes you to increase your appetite. It also causes you to store fat. So we want to make sure that you're not over-exercising and you're continuing to make progress and increase the level and intensity of the exercise over time. So those are some of the 5 reasons why people tend to regain weight. Hope that helped, and we'll see you at the next video.